I'm excited about the new book I just finished. It's called Intimacy with God, Cultivating a Deep Life of Friendship Through Obedience. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about the book is it's two of my favorite passages of scriptures. One dealing with the life of Jesus, the upper room discourse right before he was crucified, John 14 through 16, and the principles there that I think is the key to the supernatural and key to intimacy, and that is obedience, believing what he says to you, obeying what he says to you, and not just the 10 Commandments, but the directions that he might give you. And faith is hearing those directions, believing it's God, and stepping out in faith. And when you step out in faith, it just means that you try to obey what he said. And out of that obedience, God then will give you more communications. If he learns that you're listening and that you believe and that you will risk and do what he says, he will give you more. So that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book, and I wanted the church to be a believing church, to believe that not only is it true because it's in the Bible, but it's still true today. And what Jesus said, anyone who believes in me, the things that I have done, he shall do, and greater things than these shall he do, because I'm going to the Father. And it's in reference to I'm going to the Father so that then the Holy Spirit can be poured out. And through the ministry of the Holy Spirit, believers today, those who follow Christ today, can also experience the Father speaking to them, the Son speaking to them through the Holy Spirit, and being able then to step into the realm of the supernatural. Another reason I wrote the book was I wanted the people to be encouraged not only to know that God does this, but how do you discern? How do you know? What's like? How does he communicate these things to us today? And I used the stories of former interns, students, present students, present associates, and just friends of mine who have powerful ministries around the world, and asking them to share just a story from their life of when God spoke to them. And so through these case studies and through these testimonies, it helps people to understand, oh, now I understand what it means when they said God spoke to me. Not that we heard an audible voice, but in what ways does God speak? And I've tried to lay that out so that people would know, I now understand how to recognize when the Holy Spirit is speaking to me so I can step into the supernatural.